Hey everybody, welcome back to Compton Shenanigans. Today, we're on the desk because we've got a drill that I think we have destroyed. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, tell your friends, follow us on Facebook, and if you feel so inclined, Patreon. All right. So the story behind this drill is that
Make it work!
we have so we bought this drill with the intention of using it as a starter for the 5-horse Briggs motors, and kind of knew that we were going to destroy it just based on how much abuse the other drills have had on the 5-horse Briggs while starting them. So I'm going to roll some clips now to show you what it was doing before we pulled it from service. So here it is. It's a Craftsman. I think it's 15 amp plug-in drill. What I originally used this for was to start the 5-horse Briggs motors. And my intention, of course, was to fry this drill. I bought another one, and it's smoking pretty bad, and it can't even turn the orange one that we just put the new rings in. This one, I am certain, would definitely turn it. It's got what appears to be gearing and lower torque, and it overall was probably the best drill I've used to start those motors. So before we run out and buy another one just like it, we're going to do a small autopsy on it, just to see what we did to it and see if we can figure out how to prevent it in the future. Let's see if my little rubber pipe tube idea is something that will prevent this from frying in the future. So we're gonna start opening this up with a T15. None of these were super tight, so I believe they all go into plastic. Uh-oh. That one might be a hard one. Great. These things are slotted for like a flathead, so we'll grab a flathead. Oh, that'll fit it. Thank you, Menards, for the birthday present. I think I got a T15 in here. They do. Oh, that's even better. All right. Easy when you got leverage, right? Let's see. We should be able to force it. No, maybe not. Alright, I'm gonna grab a pair of pliers. Oh, can't find the pliers. I'm gonna use the trusty old Black & Decker. I'll probably use this to put it back together. I think they are all. Same. Alright. That might be all of them. No, there's one. Two I forgot. I'll get those. All right. So there's the outside case. It doesn't look like we did a lot of damage here. There's no real evidence of anything burnt, crusty, or anything like that. So put that there. Oh dear. That is a mangled up gear if I ever seen one. You guys seeing that? I'll just take that out of there. Yeah. That right there is the problem. You guys seeing that? Oh yeah. Yeah, that yeah, that's not gonna work. Let's see if we can find any other damage. Let's see. This is the fan that cools the motor. Contacts look good. Bearings look good. This gear is also not the greatest. I wonder if I can get that gear off of there. There's the little bearing or washer that rides in. There's a keeper for the bearing, ball bearing. Yeah. We get a closer look at that. Ooh. Yeah, you guys see that? That carnage in there? All that metal. Yeah, that didn't go so well. Now here's a close-up of that. I'll spin it for you. Maybe we can slow that down in the camera. Well, other than that, this is in great shape. I don't think that's in there all the way. Is there anything blocking it? No. For some reason that's not sitting down anymore. Well, it's not got anything spring-loaded blocking it. No wires, no nothing. I might just be missing the slot it goes in or something. There it goes. Well, yeah. There we go. All right. Now that we got a little bit of light. Oh, let's get even more light. Flashlights that don't work. All right, there's one. Oh, that one works. All right. So, upon closer review of the gears on this, they're chewed up as well. There's a lot of flat spots on it. So yeah. This drill is going to be officially unusable from the drive part out. So things we can scavenge. We have an electric motor with some bearings and some bushings. We have a nice 120 volt switch, and that wiring is a little questionable. Why is it exposed on the outside of the switch? That one even came out. See that? See that ground, or the black wire? I'm not gonna call it a ground because I don't. Here, it might be too much light. See, the black wire came out. It kind of looks like these just get pushed in. Is that? Are these just gonna pull out? Like, what's up with that? Well, there's a tiny adjustment screw here, and I believe that black wire goes into there. And we have a looks like we have an on and a lock on. Trigger. Alright. And then, yeah. Looks like we got a wire on the, we have a black wire coming from the plug. And it goes into the switch here. We got a purple wire coming out of the bottom of the switch, going back up into the top of the switch. We got a blue wire coming to what I believe is the brush on this side of the motor. We have white wire going to the brush on this side of the motor. And it is a motor. We got a black wire that goes into the coil somewhere, that plugs into here, which we have lost. And the white wire from the plug goes into what looks to be a screw attachment. So we could probably replace that if the cord ever got damaged. The red wire comes up over and behind the motor. So I'll take that back out. And goes into the other side of the coil on this side. Well, there's no apparent fuse unless that's a fuse. Or if there's one inside of that. We get a closer look at the bushings. So I believe that the way this works is that the AC comes in and creates an electromagnet on the outside of this. And then when you apply some of the well, if that's a neutral wire, oh, I see. So this acts like a transformer, I believe. I could be wrong. I'm usually wrong. But it looks like this acts like a transformer where whatever runs across this coil to this coil comes out of this and goes into the switch. And it completes something. And being that there's, and then whatever information this gets from the black wire, which is probably the hot wire, I don't know why the red wire would be the hot wire. I would know. Maybe it just, I don't know how these things work. I'm not making any sense, but it's okay. It's an electric motor. So in theory, if we can get a way to spin this, we should be able to conduct a charge and use it like a mini generator. That's pretty much the only use I can think of this. If you guys have anything you have done with these other than recycle them, you know, just let me know in the comments. If you guys got anything you want to see me do to this thing other than replace this and get it back in service, I don't think I can without removing this core, because this is chewed up too. I don't know if that presses in or not. Alright, well that tells me that it took one too many shots back from the motor or engine when we were turning it over, and the shock absorbing rubber hose I'm using between the sockets should minimize that. But yes, this drill is toast. And we are definitely not going to be able to use that. These are broken off, and yeah, they're just, you can't see that. They're missing. They're like all kinds of, some are there, some are not. Yeah. So, yeah, that chuck is gone. I'm pretty sure I could get a replacement gear. I don't know how that attaches, presses on or whatnot, but yeah, we're not gonna be able to reuse this. That's just terrible. All right, well, that pretty much wraps up this video. We now know we got to buy another one. Love the gearing and the torque it's got. So, big robust motor. I guess if we burn the other motor up, I can always switch it out with this one. This motor is still brand new, pretty much. Switch is good. Wires are good. Body is good. We'll probably end up cleaning this out here and get everything hooked back up later. But until then, alright, well, this was the autopsy. And it's, of course, busted. It's fried. It's done. I have no doubt that the Black & Decker over here is pretty close to that. However it works, I don't know. But this is definitely not, that's not going to work anymore. So we're going to buy another one. Because we get that motor to start, or engine to start. And, yep, buying 10 of these is still cheaper than buying one starter. So, off to drill number 3 we go. If you like this video, I want to see more videos like it. Comment on this video about that, and I will get notified, and we will find more things that are destroyed due to misuse, and we'll put them on here. Alright, so a short video, but you know, too bad for the drill. Really too bad. Really like this one. I guess we'll really like the next one we buy too. So thank you everybody for sticking around to the end. Like, subscribe, share, whatever you feel like doing. If you feel like investing a little bit in the channel through the Patreon, you can do that too. And from all of us, all of you, thank you for watching. And if you see this drill again, it's definitely not going to be drilling.